What's up, everyone? Welcome back to After the Storm, and welcome back to the NHL 2005 Dynasty Mode Series. Episode number 52 of the season, I believe. We're coming off a couple wins back-to-back, couple shutouts back-to-back. So we're coming off this 1-0 win against Boston. We're coming off a previous win 4-0 against the Rangers, and then a 4-2. So we're pretty much, like, actually taking a look at our overall here. Let's see. We had 2, 6, 9, 11... tie 12, 13, 14. So we've got points in 14 of our last 15 games, which is pretty big at this stage. We are moving our way through the midway portion of the season. We're into February now. A lot of big matchups this month. Here we got the 2 matchups here against Detroit. We've got the All-Star game, of course. That's going to be a big one. Calgary is a top team that we're competing with in our own division. New Jersey is certainly an excellent team in the Eastern Conference at this time. I think Vancouver is struggling. They're a fringe playoff team right now. Minnesota, the best team in hockey, somehow, someway. I gotta figure it's the goaltending. And then towards the back half of this whole month, Pittsburgh, as you guys can see above my head there, the Oilers as well, Islanders, Rangers, and Thrashers are all not super great teams, but they are, a couple of them are in playoff contention. And we have a bit of an easier schedule as we ride ourselves into the trade deadline in the next month here. So the next month or so here, a lot of key matchups, a lot of points up for grabs, and a lot of playoff solidifying to be done. But right now, let's go ahead and preview our matchup in this episode against the Detroit Red Wings. So taking a look at our 2 squads, we have the advantage on defense and on goaltending, and we're just a slightly better team than Detroit is overall. We have a 3-point gap between ourselves and them. Somehow, some way, even despite our great play over the last month or so, we're still sitting 5th in the conference and in 3rd in our division. It's so stacked. Detroit's 2nd in their division, but 9th in the NHL. But we've had the matchup earlier against them in the season that went very one-sided in our favor. Goaltending matchup: Theodore coming off back-to-back shutouts. He's going to go up against Manny Legacy in the net for Detroit. Of course, this is the first half of back-to-back games against Detroit, so these are 2 huge games. These next 2 episodes are probably the most pivotal of our season so far. So let's go ahead and get ourselves into this game against the Detroit Red Wings. Welcome to the Joe in Detroit. The octopus hanging from the rafters. A huge matchup here. Pivotal Western Conference matchup. Playoff series reviews. 5th and 6th in the West, of course. Teams that probably envision themselves being higher in the standings, but the Western Conference has been a beast all year. National Anthem's up next. Theodore, the goaltenders. We are kicking it off here. A huge matchup between these 2 teams. Met once before this season. One of the most anticipated games on the calendar for the NHL squad. Sakic back in the lineup, the captain, injured. The last little bit, he is back in. Oh, there. Right in front, chance. Theodore sprawled out. Good shot from the wings. Fans left him here. Here's Sakic, shot on. Chance right there and turned away early on by Manny Legacy. Here's Brett Hall. In. Stood up by Suarez. He tried to find his way through. Gatsu. Takes a big hit there. Shanahan with the puck. Pass up. Won't find anyone. Dandino back to retrieve. Shanahan with the puck. That takes a hit. Front there from Rob Boyd. Reunited top line from earlier on in the season for the Avalanche. Having some struggles. This first line of Sakic, Hayduke, and Tongay put together. And Sakic a shot on. Big save because Shanahan turned back the door. He gets a slap shot on. Big pad save by Theodore. Gave up a bit of a rebound, but it's cleared out there by Adam Foote. Now dumped in by behind the net. Whitney. Finds Robert Lang. Power forward sniper. Trying to get that one off. He couldn't. Now he's going to dump it back in Legacy though. Reads that right away. Holmstrom takes a big hit from Lindroth. Yager in front. Oh, but he gets upended. There is Forsberg tries to wrap chance. And Legacy with a fantastic save there. Foote back in his own end behind the net. Looking to start the breakout. Finds Peter Forsberg. Forsberg takes a big hit there. The wings come back the other way. Holmstrom shot. Scores! Glove side. The Red Wings take a 1-0 leader. Tough goal to give up for Jose Theodore. Coming off 2 consecutive shutouts. That's his first goal.
Goal scored by number 96, Tomas Holmstrom, assisted by number 41.
Sakic tries to go 5-0. The lines for the Red Wings in this one. Grashkins, of course, involved in a trade earlier between these two teams this season. Curtis Joseph the backup tonight for the Avalanche. There's Riku Hall. Takes off the check. Shot. Hall. Big stop by Legacy, who's come up huge to start this game. Hamilton back the other way though. Skating around Brett Hall. Back chance. Hall there. Hamilton back in front. Hall again, and Legacy is there with the glove and tracks the rebound. And will cover it for the faceoff. Some line shuffling for the Wendell's Avalanche squad. Newly formed second line, a reunited first line with Sakic coming back into the lineup as this Avalanche team, who has been excellent throughout their injuries, starting to get some of their firepower back. Sakic back in the lineup. Tongay returning a few games ago. Here's Zetterberg. Shot. Walkered away from Theodore there. There's Team Lusalani. Going in. Shot. Stopped by Legacy. Good glove save. Take a look at Jose Theodore's stats at goals against, one of the best in the league. 8 shutouts on the season. Putting together his best season since the Hart Trophy win of 01-02. Here's Shanahan bringing it back. Blake misses his check, but Surrey's there to separate Shanahan from the puck. This top defensive pairing, maybe the best in the league so far this season. Blake and Surrey have been an excellent duo. Blake with a big hit.
One minute left in the first period.
Final minutes upon us here. Looking for a turnover on the Avs. 20 seconds to go here. No chance on goal as the period ends. Sakic almost with a chance there. Over a weak goal given up by Jose Theodore. Thomas Holmstrom with the difference.
Check our website.
Second period underway. A lot of the first controlled by the Avalanche, but the lone goal from Thomas Holmstrom is the difference so far. Here's Lindroth. Shot on. Good glove save. Trying to pick that top corner on Legacy, and he was having none of it. Holmstrom, the goal scorer. Shot there. Good save by Theodore. His biggest test since giving up the goal. Here's Yager. Shot on. As the Avalanche have a game plan so far in this one to go high on Theodore's, or Legacy rather. High blocker, high glove. Here's Yager coming back the other way. Makes a move. Trying to get around Holmstrom. Finds Forsberg in the slot. And Legacy yet again. Save. Taking a look at this Eric Lindros chance. Tried to just under the bar inside the post. Perfect placement of Legacy there. Under 4 minutes have transpired here in the second period. Here's Katsuk. Dumped in by the Avalanche. Tonge there. Tonge, wrap chance. Legacy's there. He's got it. Legacy so far has been busy. Clinging to a 1-goal lead. Just can't know it. The surefire Hall of Famer, Nick Lidstrom. Chatting over some strategy. Here's the captain, Steve Eisenman. Straight to the puck. The Avalanche here. Hendrickson leads the charge. Hendrickson. Pumped up by Kieran McCarty. Turns over the puck, and here comes Henrik Zetterberg back the other way. Solani over to Cherkowski. Cherkowski a shot on. Back in front, a bad turnover by Chelios, but Legacy continues his outstanding game. It's a pivotal glove save there. Nearly halfway through the second, a lot of chances for the Avalanche in this period. They're trying to crack Manny Legacy. Have yet to do so. Here's Datsy. The Shannon shot. And Shannon with the rebound. He caught his 23rd, and the Rebels take a 2-0 lead. Hand-eye there on the rebound. What a play by Shanahan. Had that clean every there. Theodore, who has not been touching much in this period.
Detroit goal, scored by number 14, Brandon.
Back the other way. Here's Yauer. Ooh, the puck goes by
number 13,
Legacy there.
Katsuk.
Weird off the line by the take a look at the big hit there. Lindros not happy about it, letting the refs hear it. Fisher. Big body of Yuri Fisher. On the drop. Sackett against Datsuk. Datsuk wins it. Shanahan. It's a big hit from Blake. Surrey. Back in. Over to Sackett. Shot. Sharp angle. Back in front to Tonge. Tonge turns and fires. Couldn't get the initial shot off. He fluffed on the puck. Back on that play. Walk up the boards. It finds its way past Joe Sakic. Easy glove save there for Theodore, and he wants to play it out, keep the momentum going. And the pass will be behind Sakic, offside. 24 wins, 46 games for Manny Legacy so far this season. Is taking a large portion of the workload. Lindros is going to win that drop. Eric Lindros coming back in, looking for some space, gets bumped. Lager off the puck. Fisher brings it back in front of Robert Lang. There's the ring, spilled off of Wiles. In front to Holmstrom, found him on the back door. And really got a third goal and second of the game. And here come the Avalanche. Lager, pressed up by Fisher, still shooting. Lindros spun off, wasn't there for the pass. In front, Forsberg with a tip, but Manny Legacy continues his outstanding play in this game. Frustrating evening so far for the Avalanche. We're certainly wishing they were a little more fortunate on the offensive end. So far, they are still looking at Legacy. Goes Hayduke with a shot. Lidstrom strips the puck off of Joe Sakic.
1 minute left
Here
in
on
the second
the second period. There's Hull finding Shanahan and Datsu. Datsu didn't score. Datsu tucks the puck around the pad of Jose Theodore. That might be the dagger in this one. A late goal to go up 3-0.
Detroit goal, scored by number 13, assisted by number 14,
an excellent goaltending performance from that man, Manuel Legacy.
by number 17, Brett.
Red Wings have capitalized on their chances. 3-0.
Playoffs and special events with season tickets.
Third period opening up 3-0 the score for the Detroit Red Wings as they have capitalized on a few chances in this game as Theodore has had a rough outing after 2 consecutive shutouts. There's Lindros getting a puck there on the net to start the period. Willie checked by Lindros, crunched up against the board. Holmstrom puck lying back in front, chance there. Lager on the wing. Big save. Picked out the rebound. Detroit coach not happy about that hit along the board, but it's a clean one. Lindros lined him up, finished it. High or illegal about that one. The Avalanche looking to get themselves back into this game. They just need a goal and go from there. Here's Hull, back and forth, Shanahan scores. It's been dealt before, it's not net. Shanahan with his second of the game. The rough outing for Jose Theodore continues. Red Wings lead 4-0.
Detroit goal, scored by number 14, Brendan Shanahan.
At this point of the game, the Avalanche are just looking to get some confidence. You got to face this team again in a couple nights. You want to see if you can take some momentum into that one. Solani, corner, back to the point, hard shot. Henderson turned fired a blind backing. That one stopped by Legacy as well. First shot on, saved by Theodore. He'll play it out. Bosky. Hendrickson driving the net, clearly interfered with. Nothing there. Solani scores there. Honestly, Vaughn with a great pass from below the goal line to Timo Solani. Solani outweights Legacy to break the shutout, and it's 4-1. Solani, who keeps up his hot play as of late.
Colorado goal, scored by number 8, Team
Sterling. Another chance there. That's Sakic again being interfered with.
Number 25, Marius
Colorado bench. Irate over that one. There's Cyril at one point behind the net. Woolley brings the puck out. Blake ends up pulling it over the line, going back in. That was offside. Holmstrom maybe coming up a little hurt on that play. Here's fine. He's skating around with his teammate Whitney. 11 minutes to go in the third. Game not over. We've seen comebacks at this level before, but we're not expecting one here tonight. Here's Forsberg entering the zone. Spins off. Shot on by Forsberg. Legacy made that save. Eisman brings it back down. McCarty's going to dump it in as the Wings go into some defensive sit-back now. There's Forsberg scores. And we're not done here just yet. Forsberg finds his way to the net in behind the Detroit defense and pots that one. And it's 4-2. 8:30 to go in the third. Colorado can they mount the comeback or is it too little too late? There's Tommy back with second.
And by number 88, Eric Lindros.
Blake with a huge open ice body check. Dandino bringing it back in. Blake with the puck. Blake to Leduc. take a shot on. Shanahan there. Blake intercepts a cross crease attempt. 5 minutes to go in the third. Here's Hayduk. Nearly given away there by Legacy. As this game hits the 11th hour at this point. Here's Tonga. Fisher finds Lang. There's Soray. Passed up. 2 minutes to go here in the game now. Sakic steps over the line before the puck. And it's an offside. Forsberg 18th of the season earlier this period, narrowing the lead. 2 minutes to go. Is there a miracle in play here? Nope. Dropped by Yager. Forsberg. Yager back in front. Gets the shot away, but Legacy again with a big save. It's going to the final line. Peeks around Miles, but Forsberg back to get that. Offside call. Shanahan with a couple goals tonight. The difference maker for the Wings, aside from Manny Legacy, who has faltered a little bit here in the third period. Here's Forsberg with Hayduk. Down by Lindstrom. That's down Dandino. Back in front. Forsberg tried to get a redirect onto Legacy, but it ended up wide of the net. Legacy tracks it down easily. Valiant effort by the Colorado Avalanche in this third period. 25 seconds to go. We're not expecting this to come to fruition, but a nice effort here. Oh, Sakic almost on the rebound there. And Lang bringing it out for Yzerman. Shanahan with 15 to go here in the game. Here's Sakic. One last gasp. Can't make it through Yzerman there, and that will do it for this one. The Wings did get 4-2 at home. Colorado serve is late, but not enough in the third period. As always, we'll leave you with the 3 stars of tonight's matchup. We'll catch you on the next Avalanche broadcast.
Tonight's third star, Detroit number 34, Manny Legacy. Tonight's second star for Detroit, number 13, Kevin Datsu. And tonight's first star, Detroit, number 14, Brendan Shanahan.
All right, so obviously a bit of a disappointing loss there. I thought Legacy really robbed us in the first half of the game, or at least the first 2 periods of the game. And then that third period, we did start putting the pressure on Detroit quite a bit, but it wasn't enough. And Legacy definitely gets some credit. Shanahan gets some credit there for an excellent game. But I think we have to go to Cujo for this second matchup against Detroit. I'm surprised we're not seeing a Theodore's fatigued thing here. But yeah, I think we're going to go to Cujo back at home against Detroit. So one thing I mentioned in the last episode, if you've watched that episode, I highly recommend it, against Boston, is I went back up to the difficulty setting to difficult, and honestly it was just hits and hooks and everything. So bent back down to medium and we have a loss, right? So you get matched up against a solid team like Detroit, and the games are very, very competitive. But nevertheless, guys, that's pretty much going to do it for this episode. We're going to go ahead and preview Detroit here for our next episode. Not that we really need to, but as always, we do the matchup and preview our next game. So, of course, the gap between ourselves and Detroit now has slimmed down a little bit. It's just 1 point. It looks like maybe they have put somebody in, maybe their backup in for this game. I'm not sure who that actually is at this point. But nevertheless, the stats and everything are pretty similar at this point. Our goals against is certainly better than theirs, and their goals for is certainly better than ours. So, of course, we're not going to pay attention too much to the special teams. That's what my head is around it. But let's take a look at our goaltending matchup. So it looks like Legacy will be back in for Detroit in this one. Could change, of course. But Legacy 96, Cujo in 96, and he gets to play his former team again. He did win the first matchup of the season, so I think this is our third of 4 against Detroit this year. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. As always, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button to the channel. Helps me out considerably. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next one.